Hey, turn me up just a little bit. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Can I talk to you? Yeah. Can I share with you? Yeah. Something personal. Yeah. Where I've been, what I've done, who I am.
Yeah. We got Anthony Lofties from Tennessee. Hi, Anthony. Woo!
What's going on everybody? What's going on? Let me tell you something. What did I tell y'all to do yesterday? What did I tell you to do? I think I gave you a message. What did I tell y'all to do? What did I tell you? I said, love yourself. Love yourself. love yourself. When I tell you I needed that laugh so bad yesterday, oh, I had some good days. I had some bad days. I had some lonely nights. I had some weird days. But when I look around and see things over, all of my good days outweigh my bad days. And bitch, guess what? I won't complain. Because I love myself. Love yourself, okay? That's all I can say. Love yourself. Oh my God, baby. When the tables turn beyond the gate. Baby, YouTube could be its own soap opera. Just saying. Ooh. The hill have eyes. It's so much beauty in black. So much. Oh my gosh. Baby. Whoo. I'm drinking water and minding my business. Cheers, bitch. All of my good days outweigh my bad days. I won't complain. Don't complain now. Like Ariel said, sit up in that shit. You better eat that shit up like I did. Eat it up. Get that buffet. Eat it up. Eat it up. Scoop it. Get a biscuit, a biscuit. Sop it up. That's all I'm saying. Now, oh, last night was so good and it was even better this morning. Child, when people are starting to finally open their eyes, and have I not been saying this for the longest? Auntie Michelle, you said a long time ago, the cookie has crumbled, it's gonna crumble. And the thing is, I shouldn't be laughing so hard or enjoying this, but I was wondering when it was gonna happen. I'm like, can y'all not see it? Because I seen this shit a long time ago. It actually showed how important some of y'all probably thought y'all was or how good y'all thought y'all was in, and it backfired and Baby, push me out the bed, kick me out the room, and call me Sam. That's all I'm saying. I was like, oh, now what you gonna do about it? I'm gonna sit back just watching the videos. I'm like, dang. They been windmilling for how long? And I've been wondering, I'm like, now, who gonna say something regarding you all have been making these videos going against this one person who y'all say have allegedly talked about somebody's child, have been coming for y'all channels, who have been creating these websites. Or, I don't know, because I ain't been to nobody's website. I can only go off of what they've been saying on their platform. And then the person that y'all windmilling for so long or for so much literally sit up there and said, they want them to have their channel back. They're gonna try to help this individual get their channel back. And now I don't know the ins and outs to everything now. What you said, Virgos are the truth tellers. One thing I can say about me, myself, and I is, baby, when I go to bed, I guarantee you I'm going to be happy and I'm not going to regret anything I say or anything I did because I know I stood for what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. I told y'all better stop trying to stand on business and stand on the truth. Because when you love yourself, the truth cannot be, how can I say it? The truth stands for itself. That's all. And I'm sitting up here, people in the chat talking about that can't be her. Oh yeah, that's definitely her, sweetheart. Because I can tell you right now, I can show you that that's the individual. Because hold on, where is that at? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Do I still have that? I think I do. I think I do. Where is that post? Because I had to do a screenshot from December 2023. Do I still have it right here? What did it say? December 11, 2023. When people was trying to go back and forth to see, is this really the person? I ain't called that little boy's job. He be lying so much. And then it took you all to click on the profile for them to actually say it was them, for them to send you a DM so they can double down and let you know that it's me. Now, that was standing on business to let them know, nah, that is me in the chat. That is me saying this. That is me telling content creators to shut up. I mean, I was wondering. Now, keep in mind, this is the same person who sit up here and who did that lie. I've been waiting on the Melody to see when y'all gonna pull up. Are we not? And I just been sitting back wondering, like, dang, are they ever gonna open their eyes and see what we see? Now, I ain't gonna lie, it was some wrong on both, on a few parties now. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't think I should get my commentary because, baby, I'm out of it. I'm just sitting back watching. Now, real talk, they did dog out that content creator. That's what the second time it done happened on the platform. That is true. That's definitely true. Baby, they called that person a big lip, big back bitch. I'm like, woo. What? Oh, baby. Oh. Told a story. Baby, that was a good story right there. I should have had a 5-course meal, a good old steak, or a potato. Child, I should have put that on my big screen. I just had my AirPods in my ear. I had to stop walking. I'm like, hold on, let me go see this. Everything you have said what? Let me say this, and I'm going to say this. I do appreciate the people who reached out to me apologizing. Thank y'all so much. I'm not putting no names out there because it ain't nobody's business. But I do appreciate the people who finally opened their eyes and apologized to me. I appreciate it. Which I know a lot of them not gonna sit up there and apologize, but I'm not really expecting that right now. But it is what it is. Good afternoon. Hey, love, how you doing? Hey, Symmetry. Hey, Auntie Michelle. Hey, Shay, how you doing? Man, like, dang. They jumping on people's platforms, talking about I'm gonna cancel my life for tomorrow, or dang, some of them didn't even get sometimes I don't know. The one person they just went in the chat, they didn't click the link to go on their panel, but you click the link to go on somebody else's panel just so you can say that y'all cool and for that content creator to say that we are friends. Oh. Baby, y'all been spending your hard-earned money. And I know it was one person that was hurt, and I got to say, oh, when Oprah the Unicorn said what she said, oh, girl, oh, I feel sorry for you. What you said, they claim you obsessed with Miss Butter, but still line up. Oh, I'm like, they had time today. Now they asking you. Now they in the chat basically sitting up here saying y'all could have DM'd her. So basically, you wanted people to DM to ask you stuff or whatever. Like, which one is it? You don't want people to DM you, or do you want people to DM you? Did they get terminated and now you want them back? Like, which I'm confused at this point. Maybe there's only a selective few that's required of who has the option to send a DM. I could be wrong. That's love yourself. And I mean, it was good at first. Like, I think they're upset because these content creators as Black women has come together and civil with each other, holding a level of respect for each other. I mean, hey, they come together. The women did, but shit, they ain't stunned me. They still calling me whatever name they want to call me, and I ain't even did shit. And even though we knew actually pretty much everything was a lie. When I tell y'all, these lies that were spreaded on me, just making up shit as they go along. Child, people on their TikTok. I'm like, did y'all get the option to be on their TikTok live and go hold up the sign, free shipping, and do the? Did y'all get a chance? Did y'all get an offer or invitation to be a part of the senior citizen Zumba class? And the sad thing about that is that some of these women are way older than her, and I'm like, you all are like pretty much close to like 10 years older than this woman. Probably got grandkids, children who finna graduate college or whatever. And you all are like head over heels for this individual who probably wouldn't even piss on you if you was on fire or throw some water on you. I'm like, truth is, nothing but some Virgo energy, and I love it. I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. This shit was hilarious, okay? Keep it going. Give me another video so I can laugh. We got 70 people in here watching. Y'all know exactly what to do when y'all come on in. So everything on this channel, everything on this video is alleged for entertainment purposes only, and everything is in my opinion, okay? So make sure y'all know that. I really don't even feel like going over all the spiel. Y'all know how to follow me on social media. You know exactly what to do. My books is available on Amazon Prime. Make sure you go ahead and stream my music. Baby, she basically really told y'all she never really cared about you. You. Y'all up here on Beyonce internet acting out uncouth. And I'm like, y'all better go buy that. You got 50%. Don't forget. Use your gift. Use your promo code. Go buy her stuff. Okay? Off the entire site. So go do it. She got a gift for you. I hope y'all use that good old coupon. Go buy it up. Anyway. So, Love and Marriage Huntsville came back on last night. And I'm going to be real honest with y'all. I'm rocking with Destiny on this one. I love the way Destiny handled herself when she was talking to Miss Nell. I love the way she handled herself when she was talking to Lance. I actually enjoyed the episode. It was kind of a little refreshing. I still feel like they could have held back on Ken's conversation, but I see where it's going to with the next episode. I'm sorry, Ken, but Ken, you being on television, dude, does absolutely no justice for you. I told y'all, I don't know what it is about Ken on the TV show, it looked like he should be in the garden in the field or something like that, or working on somebody's car. But when you see him in person, the man fine as fuck. Like he looked like he should be a model or something, like for real, for real. I'm like, you giving me two different Kens right now. Anyway, it pick up with Lance and Destiny. They having a conversation. Lance said that he wanted to wait till he found out that the baby was his. My thing is, how long were you and Destiny dating? Was this girl before you and Destiny got together, or whatever y'all started doing for television? I can understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, if you really cared about Destiny, you would have let her know right then and there. And I understand what she said, like, dang, you could have told me, because we had a friendship before we started actually dating each other. So I get that. And I also understand why Destiny was like, you know what? I was a little hesitant about us dating because I didn't want that to mess up our friendships. And we see a lot of people that actually does that. Sometimes it works for people and sometimes it don't. So you have to pick and choose when you want to have a good friend, all right? And basically she brought up that the girl supposedly went into labor, and that's why the family, they all left to go back to LA. And if I'm not mistaken, it looked like Miss Nell, she didn't know about it either. So, I mean, he was keeping the secret from everybody. And Miss Nell basically stood up and said, no, that wasn't the reason why we left. Lance said that wasn't the reason why they left either. So what's the reason? So, like I said, I love the way Destiny handled that situation. They talk about the googly eyes with the security guard, Twan. Child, Twan fine. Twan, love yourself, or you need me to come do it, all right? Anyway, but I do love that Lance actually apologized to Destiny. So, and he actually gave her his blessing to talk to Twan. But also, Destiny did not know that was his god brother or whatever. So you all can't say that she was trying to do this on purpose, which I didn't like the way Nell was trying to go with it, but I do like how they end up laughing at the end of the conversation. That's why I say you have to be very careful with editing, because it'll make you think they beefing or they got something going on when they really don't. Anyway, the next scene, it went to Martell, all the guys that was playing golf. And then Martell be so slick. He was like, congratulations to the new addition to the family. Martell, you the last person we need to talk about a new addition to the family, okay? Nothing against you, but that was funny though. Child, they talked about the new addition. They sent up here, Maurice is sent up here telling, in his confessional saying he need to have a vasectomy. And I'm still curious, you went to go get that done, like, Maurice, I know you did not pull your pants down. Like, you couldn't have, like, literally just pulled that down so the camera can actually see what what look like. What you ask Martell, what do your penis look like? Now I got a question for the cameraman. What does it look like? Is there a certain blemish or some type of spot that Martell will know exactly where it's located? Because now I'm curious. Anyway, now the fact that he didn't tell her because he was looking out for her feelings, I'm like, boy, who you supposed to be? Do you supposed to be Jody? Girl, I lie to you because I love you, girl. I'm like, dang, this Jody and Yvette. I'm like, okay, come on, baby boy Lance. Come on with the one liner with the quick. I lied to her because I want to protect her feelings. Okay, Jody. Give me my shake. All right, Lance, but it was cool though. Huntsville is small, it can happen, and he was cute and tall. What you said? I might watch Baby Boy today, just because I'm feeling it. Okay, where we at? Marceau walks in, and I told y'all they're talking to a certain extent, but at this point, I think Marceau is only talking to Martell only when they have to film the show. That's it. But hey, they could be talking outside the show now. Now, Marceau, I think the funniest thing is on this episode, oh my God, when Marceau said, I want some coleslaw in the back of a Buick. I was like, oh, Marceau. Now, Marceau put that on the show, put that on the shirt. That'll basically be giving how Evelyn did that, your non-ML factor. Baby, when Marceau said, I want some coleslaw in the back of a Buick. And then he said, he said, I want a lot of slaw. He said, I want slaw all over my dog. Oh my God. I don't know how all the guys kept it together right there. That was funny. Marceau, that was funny. Martell. If Martell would have got up and started fighting, I couldn't even be mad. And I don't even think Marceau would be mad because that was the funniest shit I've seen and heard this whole entire season so far. I'm like, if I was the cameraman and I was holding the camera, and when Marceau said that shit, I probably would drop the damn camera. I would have dropped the camera. Like, y'all would have seen that camera like this. Because my body would have been going up and down. That was funny. Child, yeah, I probably rewind that part back so many times. Oh, Marceau. They said the bald head community be coming back with him just like that. Did y'all catch when Martell kept saying he doesn't lie, he tells the truth? Sound very familiar, child. Oh, I hope he say that line. Carlos King, you have to bring that up at the reunion. You have to bring that up at the reunion. If you don't bring that line up at the reunion, we're gonna have a problem, Carlos King. Love Marriage Huntsville. I'm gonna give y'all an ultimatum. Bring that line up. Don't bring that line up at the reunion. I'm gonna tell the whole season next season. Please bring it up. Bring it up. That was funny, okay? We're going to go ahead and move right along. So, it got to the conversation of how did they end up to where they are right now. And Martell, he feel a certain type of way about Marceau throwing jabs. This is what I don't understand and what I hate. And it's like now we're living in a time where you just can't really accept gifts from certain people or really accept anything because I can't stand people that try to use that against you. When you come up and say, I did this, I did that. If you got to bring that up to my attention to remind me 9 times out of 10, we was never friends, all right? Because there's a whole lot of stuff I've done and I don't feel a need to bring it up. And Martell, to be honest, you were somewhat sounding like somebody else. That's all I'm gonna say. You were sounding like somebody else. That was a little familiar. I'm like, here we go. I did this. The reason y'all got this. I'm the one that created this. I brought this on my own. Don't do that, Martell. Don't do that. And I totally understand where Marceau is coming from on this next episode when y'all have that sit down. But at the same time, if y'all look at Marceau's eyes, maybe it could be me. It does look like Marceau is kind of disappointed, but it also looked like he's hurt too. Because at first I'm like, does it look like he want to cry? Is his eyes just shining a little bit? Do I feel that Marceau missed his friendship with Martell? I do believe so. Do I think that Martell missed his relationship with Marceau? They do. But at the same time, I don't think none of those guys are innocent, all right? I feel like they all have done something that they know they shouldn't have been doing. Do I think Martell is lying? I don't. Could I probably say some stuff? I probably could. Like I said that when I first started reviewing the show, I sit up here and told y'all, I got some friends that live in Nashville who from Huntsville now. They don't told me about some of their homegirls. They have told me who been flirting with them at the tailgate at certain events. I done reached out to somebody on the cast before telling them, hey, I'm just letting you know, if I was one of these thirsty bloggers, I would have been put this out there, but I'm not that type, so I'm just letting you know what's out there. So you might want to be very careful with who you talking to, because if this information, this stuff get back to me, you can only imagine it might get back to somebody else. But I'm letting you know, I'm not going to put it out there. Because I'm like, child, if Love and Marriage Huntsville producers found this out, ooh. And one thing about me, if I say I'm going to keep something, I'm going to keep something. I'm not going to put it out there. And I mean that. Just saying, though. All right. So, Martell, he started talking about how he was working at the movie theater. And like Chris Fletcher stood up here and said, like, there's nothing wrong with having multiple streams of income. he was working at the movie theater, and then who else? He said, what else did he say? He said they had like apartment buildings and all this other stuff or whatever. What I got from that, I'm like, okay, if you had apartment buildings or whatever and you charging rent, you still working at the movie theater. I ain't trying to count nobody wallet, but I would somewhat think you would be good unless you just wanted the money to, how can I say it? You know how like, I don't want to say money laundering. You know what? I'm just going to skip that because I ain't going to get into all of that. Tell me any friendship that you have for a very long time is worth fighting for. Marcel has always been hilarious to me. My cousins live in Huntsville. The Ninja just play, if you know what I mean. Family originally from Birmingham. Okay, Miss Bugs. Insurance, benefits. You know what? You're right about the insurance. I'll go with that. I will go with that, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you. Chris Fletcher said it didn't add up. I mean, don't get me wrong. Chris Fletcher, you sell real estate. You have your own cleaning company. I think you have another business too. If that's the case, Marcel could say that about you. Miss Nail, she have a daycare, and I'm like, hell, look at me. I have multiple jobs. They always say the key to being successful is to have at least, what, 6 or 7 streams of income? So if Marcel had like a 16-unit apartment, a 4-unit apartment, and all this other stuff, he's doing the right thing. And keep in mind, somebody did say everybody on that show was millionaires have been up. See, this is the issue. This is where you have to pay attention to wording on the show. If y'all remember the episode where on the reunion, and I think Stormy was like, well, did you make $20 million in 1 year, something like that? And somebody basically brought up, you know what, you always try to bring up how much money, this and that, or what you make, and everybody on this couch have made like, what, $1 million or something like that, or are millionaires in their own right or something. But at the same time, moving forward, fast forward, you see people uploading how much they make on their Instagram page from sales, if it's $30,000 or something like that, when a person probably made $30,000 in probably 1 hour versus somebody making $1 million in what, 5 hours or something like that. Just saying. But then people kill me. Oh, this person had money. That was a millionaire. Discovery, I will have to see it because a millionaire is not fussing over $17,000 being taken out of a bank account. That's all I'm saying. A person isn't still fussing over somebody taking my money. It doesn't make sense. Because sometimes a millionaire probably wouldn't even recognize that their money is gone. It'll take them a good minute to even realize it. You probably got to the gas station trying to use the debit card to put some gas in the car, and it's like, all the money gone. Insufficient funds. Just saying. But it is a possibility that every person have probably spent $1 million. I feel like the older we get, if that's the case, everybody a millionaire. You done spent at least $1 million in your life, depending on how long you live. Somebody said, I definitely believe Martell is lying. I have a friend, in fact, two from A&M who do not watch this show. They are friends with the guys, and Tisha Marceau is no Martell. Martell is lying. Martell, are you saying that, what is Martell lying about? Tell me exactly what you think he's lying. You think he's lying about maybe Marceau stepping out? But still, I'm going to say Love and Marriage Huntsville producers, Marcus Byrne, Kingdom Reign, you all are doing an amazing job this season. I'm going to give you that. Because I said on my last season, I said this is what it's going to have to be. Basically, if the show crumbled because the individual is on there, then we kind of see why it went down. But if the show still is a success and move forward, then you showed them that you don't need the person. And technically, you've already showed them that you don't need the person. You right, and you still have to invest. So I will see how Marceau will have to still work a 9 to 5 until he secures his business with Scope. You right. Let us know about Martell lies. You know, I think Martell's upset because Scott made it seem he didn't do anything to help him. I can see that, but to be honest, I feel like it shouldn't be brought up. I feel like he sold his share and now he want to get back in. And to be honest, I feel like he have to go through Tisha, if I'm not mistaken, to get back in. What you say, Michelle? This season has been good. And they still trying to come for Stormy, and she not thinking about them. Baby, Stormy's so far away from this, she ain't stunned them at all. At all. Hey, bad girl, Riri. How you doing? Now, they talk about this conversation. I really don't see how Marceau and Martell can continue. Because Marceau won't be able to win for losing at all. Because if you become good with Martell, you have to explain that to Tisha, and Tisha don't look like she going for it. Tisha seems like she doesn't want to be bothered. I really do think I would love to see a scene with Martell and Tisha. I would love to see that. If they can even move forward. Tisha may be a little vulnerable or whatever. And Martell, I do think that you owe Tisha an apology. Like, it's some stuff that you just don't want to put on television, especially for your kids to see. I don't know. And then at the same time, like, okay, she got children. I don't know. It's just a little bit. I think the person is spiraling because that show is still on the air. Marcel could have had so much that he wasn't seeing real profit. Those guys were super clowning his job as movie theater manager. How Martell was better when he never had a license. I don't know. All right, let's move on. Nell and Lance and Twan. Baby, bring Twan back on the show. Now, I did laugh at Will when Will was like, let me let you know something. So I know Ariana a little different. I used to train. And it turned out to be a joke. Like, everybody actually thought Will probably have messed around with Ariana, but it wasn't true. He was just saying something just to make everybody laugh. And now they laughing at Will. And I see they bring back Trish friend on the next episode. Sharon, whatever her name is. I'm sorry, y'all. She's not good television. Look, I love me some Trish. Trish, we barely getting by with you. But this friend is not bringing your true personality out, okay? I need you to get you a good Judy, a good girlfriend. Bring somebody on there. Hey, what's up? No, where you at?
About to cross the Tennessee River.
All right. Hit me up when you get in town.
Okay.
Wipe your damn face.
Said what?
I said, wipe your face. You said what?
That wasn't on my face.
All that goddamn ugly on your damn face.
Bye.
All right, bye. All right, I'm back, y'all. So, where's Marquez? I think he might be off of the show now. Yes, my thoughts too. Martell should apologize to Letitia. Nell is working the nerves, worrying about Destiny body count. Now, I did not like that. I really didn't like that. I'm like, come on now. Is that what we really got to do? Because she said Moses. Did she say Jalen? Moses, Jalen, and now Lance. I'm like, Jalen was never in the equation. I think that was just all fun and games and jokes and stuff. Then Moses, she said that was her man. She's like, don't try to add a body count to me. That wasn't cool. But Nell, Lance, and Twan, I'm like, Nell, once again, Destiny did not know that was your godson or whatever the guy is. And Destiny kind of put Nell in her place, like, you trying to say this, but your son was out there having babies. That almost make me feel like, okay, did Ariana tell the truth back then when she was like Martell and Lance had a conversation and he was like, you know what you got to do or something like that? Or bring back the Whitlows. You know what? I think it's time for the Whitlows to come back. Lance Godbrother, They should put Tasha on the show. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. Nell and Destiny, they have a conversation basically about reevaluation of their friendship. When it's all said and done, they end up laughing. Nell feel a certain type of way about Tisha, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna get back to Tisha, and Tisha gonna say something to Destiny, or Destiny gonna say something to Nell. But I guess that's how they gonna end up sitting down at that little meeting or whatever, and it look like Kimmy and Nell Fletcher getting into it. I'm like, child, whatever. But make a long story short, they're on good terms. And that was pretty much the episode, which I think it was a good episode. We're going to see what's going on next week. You see Ken and Trish, they have their situation. But I guess they got over it because they both was at Stormy party. So, to each his own. Anyway, I hope y'all have a good day. I'm about to log off. I need to make another phone call. And I will see you all when I see you. Now, I need y'all to go ahead and finish this argument, whatever y'all got going on, because, baby, I need some entertainment tonight. Give me some entertainment. Remember to love yourself. And I'm out. Bye.